morning. It is day 3 of lockdown in the UK, of proper lockdown. I've been self-isolating for, I have no idea how long. Yeah, I actually made a video the other day that was kind of like chatting about it, but I just didn't feel... Hello?
Hi again.
Hiya.
Yeah, so I just want to clarify you were quite clear on all this, so just get up back out and packing again.
That was the dentist. That's what I was going to talk to you about. Basically, we're on day 3 of lockdown in the UK. There's just so much to say in so many ways that I'm going to like talk about it when it comes up naturally in these videos. Yeah. But I woke up, well, I didn't actually. I couldn't sleep last night at all because I had such severe tooth pain. Like being totally honest, like it was like a tooth, like a part of my tooth came away probably in months ago. And I was just like, oh, it's fine, like it doesn't hurt, like it's not a big deal. And then obviously during lockdown when you can't go to dentists, it decided to suddenly be so painful that I could not sleep. So I got up in the middle of the night, had to take painkillers and stuff, and I think I managed to get some sleep, but it was like, it's painful now. It's just so painful. And so I phoned the dentist and they were like, we're not allowed to see anybody. So that's really annoying. Weirdly enough, in some ways, my anxiety is like not that bothered about having tooth pain because it's kind of like a focus. I know that sounds really like weird, but yeah, I can focus on how painful my tooth is rather than the fact that we're in lockdown. Like I said, I've been in like isolation on and off since like, well, I knew somebody that was tested positive, so it was like the end of February that I was in isolation for a while. Then I was out of it for a little while, and then kind of the past week or maybe even more, I've been like socially distancing and not seeing people and all the rest of it. So yeah, that is the way we're living right now, and that's that. I asked on Instagram what you guys would like to see from this channel, whether you'd like me to talk about it and talk about how I'm feeling, or whether you'd like distractions, and most of you said you would prefer if it was kind of like positive and things to do and all that kind of stuff. But also I'm going to also be talking about when I'm not feeling great either, if that comes up. I have been feeling, as you guys know if you've watched me before, my anxiety has been not terrible recently, as in before all of this, and recently it has been like much more difficult than it has been in a long time. I have been having rising feelings of like anxiety, and it's just been like, I don't know how to deal with this, but I am dealing with it, and that's the important thing. Is we're on day 3 and I keep being like, that's 3 days of this and I'm still here. While this is difficult and all the rest of it, we know why we're doing this, and I feel like the worst part of it was when we didn't know what was happening. We didn't know if we were going to be on lockdown. We didn't know anything, and I think being on lockdown is a bit more clear. We have instructions, and for me that makes it feel much easier. I know I'm allowed to leave my house if I need to go to the chemist, the shop, and for a walk once a day, but also if you can avoid doing any of those then that's probably for the best. But yesterday I went for a walk for the first time because I had been just in my house and not leaving at all. But if you've watched me before, you know my flat is very small and it's just me in my flat. So I went for a walk yesterday for the first time and it was really amazing. So yeah, what I need to do today, one of the reasons I definitely have to leave the house today is because obviously I can't go to the dentist. So the dentist said that there's something you can get in a chemist that's like, you put it in the hole and it should help. So I'm gonna go and try that. Anyway, I'm very tired today because I didn't sleep very much, but the main objective of today, I'll quickly mention my work situation. I don't know what's going on. I work in social media and in like the mental health kind of field, so I help people do their social media for small businesses that do mental health related stuff. So I guess social media is kind of the first thing that people are like, I probably don't need that in my business. Like everyone I work for is struggling right now, so they've all kind of said, we don't know what's happening, you might not have a job. So that's the way that is. And I'm kind of still working as much as I kind of was, but and I'm also doing other projects, but also trying to like not worry too much if I don't get loads done each day, and just like the most important thing is that I'm trying to stay as calm as possible. So that's what's going on generally. So I'm going to put my scarf over my face and go to the chemist. I'm back. Yeah, so weird out there. I managed to get what the dentist told me to get, and it looks really weird. Temporary tooth repair caps and fillings. Nah, weird. I'm gonna hold off on that and maybe have something to eat and stuff. I amn't really feeling food much at the moment. I'm finding it quite hard to, when I'm anxious, I find it hard to eat, and when you're anxious your body goes into fight or flight mode, which means that which is why sometimes you might need to go to the toilet more, because your body's trying to release as much as possible so that you can run faster, and also you're not able to eat because you feel like you're in a dangerous situation. So I know that, and so I'm kind of giving myself a bit of a break, and whenever I'm hungry I'm eating. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of had this idea of like, oh my god, I've got so much to do. Like I actually do have so much to do. That I mean, like, it's gonna be fine in lockdown because I've got so much to do. But actually all I want to do is just sit here, watch TV, maybe sleep. But I do think that it probably make me feel a bit worse. Like I might give myself like one day a week or whatever to just do nothing, but it just feels like I'm not gonna feel good doing that. So what I might do is I might make myself a coffee, because I've not had coffee yet, which will help me feel more awake, and then I'm going to start cleaning. And I think when my space is totally clean, I'll then feel more able to do work and all that kind of stuff, because I'm not like looking at all the things that are really bad. Disclaimer, my flat is really messy at the moment, really messy, because I've just been, like many of you, a bit like, what is happening? So yeah, I'm gonna have a coffee, then I'm gonna start the cleaning. What I've decided to do is every day I want to have at least one area of my flat that I'm going to clean, so that I don't overwhelm myself too much, but I also have something to do and I'm contributing towards a greater thing. So I decided today to focus on my table in my living room. This table has the top of it, it has the inside drawers, and it has the bottom. And the bottom is always filled with loads of different things. Oh my goodness, that hair. Ah! So I'm going to take it all out and then I'm going to properly clean it all down. That's another thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to focus on the table today, and just get on with that. wee while since I talked to you. I actually have had my dinner. I had like a little bit of that pizza. Usually I can eat a whole pizza and then not even be that full. But right now I'm just really not feeling it. So that's okay. I managed to eat a little bit and that's all I'm trying to focus on just now, is just still managing to get something, but not stressing. And then I had a Zoom call with my friends and we did some energy tapping actually. I don't know if any of you have ever done that. It's basically where you tap different points in your body and you'd say, it's not quite affirmations, it's more reassuring your fears and stuff like that, which was really nice. I did it in a group call with about, was there 6 of us or something like that, and they were tapping with my stuff, and so yeah, it was very interesting, and it's something that I probably wouldn't have done not in lockdown, definitely not on video. I think I would have done it in person with them, but that's just another thing. Anyway, right now it is currently 8 o'clock and I'm going to go and have my bath. I don't have any bath bombs right now, but before I lost my jobs I ordered like £45 worth of bath bombs, which now feels annoying, but they're on their way. And I'm not, you know, we need some nice things. So yeah, I just have some essential oils I'm going to put in. And I'm currently reading the book Educated by Tara something, which I am like enjoying, but it's not my favourite book I've ever read. Definitely, there's just bits of it I'm not like finding that interesting, but it's good. I want to finish it, and so I'm going to do that. So I am in bed now, as you can see. I don't know what this video is really consisted of. It's kind of, everything's weird, and so it's hard to even really do anything that's kind of normal. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like today's been a relatively okay day. Like I've not felt too, like it's been too difficult. Touch wood, I can carry on and just be normal, but yeah, I didn't go for my walk today because I went to the chemist, so I felt like it would just be a bit much to go on a walk as well. That would just felt wrong. It's interesting when you're outside and you're so aware of how it feels, not even in like the sense of like the virus or spreading to others, but you feel like you're breaking the law even when you're doing it within the guidelines, and like you're doing it, you're 1 walk a day, or you're going to the shop to get food or whatever it is. You feel really like, I don't feel good being out here, but also it feels really good. So I also don't have a garden, so I might do a walk every other day, or just whenever. I do have asthma. Like I said, I live on my own, so that does eliminate risk for me. So yeah, we'll just all have to take it a day at a time. And at this time of day I feel really good usually, because I'm like, I've done another day, and tomorrow we'll be on day 4, which feels like much further along for some reason, even though I know we've got a long way to go. We'll get there, and just stay as safe as you possibly can. And I'm going to be doing as many videos as you'd kind of like. Would you like these to be daily videos? Would you like these to be weekly videos? What would you like? And let me know. So yeah, I might vlog tomorrow, I might not, I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, hope you enjoyed this video.